In spite of living on the negative side for the past few videos, I decided to take a more positive approach in this one, and focus more on the best performers between the pipes. Keep in mind that this is referring only to goalies that have played a minimum of 50 games this past season. Also, yes, the ranking relied heavily on stats, but also individual accomplishments career-wide. And with that, here are the top 5 current goalies in the NHL. One of, if not the most exciting goaltenders to watch in net is none other than the Flower himself. Netminder plays with a combination of acrobatics and aggression that, in my opinion, is unmatched in and of itself. Of course, as you can see, I'm not saying he's the best ever, but the most fun to watch. Besides having 3 Stanley Cups and an Olympic gold medal under his belt, Fleury has made multiple NHL All-Star appearances and was also the 3rd goaltender in league history to be selected as a first overall pick in the 2003 NHL entry draft. And since, he hasn't disappointed. Flower currently has a career-wide save percentage of .913 and a goals against average of 2.56. Definitely last year's Cinderella man in net, Holtby was captivating all audiences with his stellar postseason performance that led his team to their first ever Stanley Cup in franchise history. And even before hoisting Lord Stanley's Cup, the netminder has had his fair share of individual victories, including arguably his best regular season to date, after tying Hall of Famer Martin Brodeur's NHL record of 48 wins and capturing the Vezina Trophy in results. The season before was equally impressive, in which he faced the most shots league-wide and made the most saves, and still came out second in wins after starting in 73 regular season games. And to top it off, he recently became the 2nd fastest goaltender to reach 250 wins in his career. So here's my 2 cents on what makes Holtby so great. The biggest factor, in my opinion, is his mind. When you have tons of pressure on your shoulders as a goalie, it's so important to have mental stamina where it counts. Another is his reflexes. He's so quick in recognizing plays and where he needs to be position-wise. Watching him move so quickly back and forth never gets old in my book. Since being drafted by his current club, the young netminder has proven himself in Tampa Bay. At age 24, Vasilevsky has broken more franchise records than most do in their career, as the 2017-18 season was arguably a magical one in and of itself for the Russian goaltender. The records include most wins, most shutouts, most saves, and most shots against in Tampa Bay history. Keep in mind, he was only 22 years old at the time, which makes that one heck of an accomplishment in and of itself, as goaltenders tend to take longer to mature and to reach their primes than their counterparts playing in front of them. Currently career-wise, Vasilevsky is sporting a .919 save percentage and a 2.55 goals against average. Two-time Vezina recipient, gold medalist, 2-time NHL All-Star. Okay, I could obviously go on here, but you get the picture. Bobrovsky has been the saving grace in net that the Columbus Blue Jackets have been in desperate need of. And speaking about the franchise, while playing for CBJ, Bob quickly made a name for himself after eclipsing the best save percentage, goals against average, and most wins in a single season in franchise history. Last season alone, the Russian netminder recorded 9 regular season shutouts, the most league-wide. Coupled with keen flexibility and insane lateral movement, Bob has demonstrated firsthand how much having solid goaltending can go a long way. Arguably one of the best goaltenders ever to play the game, Price has been stunning those on and off the ice for over a decade. Known for his calm demeanor, excellent vision, and leadership abilities, the netminder was not only voted as the best goaltender most recently by his peers, but also the league's GMs in 2016. after taking home the Vezina trophy. But besides the Vezina that year, Price amassed a slew of other awards, including the Jennings, Hart, and Ted Lindsay trophies, and becoming the first goaltender to win all 4 individual awards in the same season. And if that's not enough, Price recently made history yet again last season, while surpassing Jacques Plante for the most franchise wins between the pipes. For me personally, it's no question that Price is number 1. He may not be playing for the best team or winning Stanley Cups left and right, but that still doesn't take away from the fact that his individual skill is still untouchable.